So what is going on, guys? Welcome back to CF Garage. I know it's been a while. Had a lot going on, and I just kind of haven't had time to make any new videos. Also, sorry if you can't hear me over these loud ass trucks going by. So today, Jaron, or a couple days ago actually, Jaron got this welder. And what? Huh? He was gonna do something, I don't know what. But Jaron got this welder, and we're gonna use it to delete my either secondary cat and possibly my primaries, so I can make real loud whop whops going down the road. I watched the YouTube videos, so obviously I'm an expert on how to remove the down pipes. And we're gonna go ahead and get it started, see what happens. We already took off the heat shield for the little drivetrain there or whatever. And so then next up, we gotta loosen up the little muffler clamp, or not muffler, exhaust clamps. Then we gotta take off the underside braces, take off the intake so we can get to it from the top, undo the bolts on the turbo, undo the O2 sensor, take it all down and out, chop it up. Jaron's gonna weld it up, put it back up, and then see if we get any louder blop blops. What you doing there, Jaron?
Grab the fucking chair, dude.
Okay, so let's get to it. So on the YouTube video I watched, some guy, they put a fan up there to try and help cool the engine. I don't really think it'll do much, neither does Jaron, but you know, anything helps. I'm gonna probably work on taking off this intake while Jaron works on going under the car and loosening up those clamps. Don't take them all the way off, just loosen them up, which is gonna be a pain in the ass. Wow, I'm getting demonetized now, even though I don't make money.
Look at that. I don't think we can even touch that, but you know, we're gonna try.
Oh my God, I got dirt on my face. Now I'm gonna take off the intake and I'll get back to you when all that's done. Give you a little update. Okay, bye. So a little bit of an update. I'm trying to take off the bracket for the air filter hose thingamabob, and then my car just starts pissing coolant everywhere, just kind of squirted out. There's now leaking on the ground down there, so that's cool. All right, guys, so a little bit of an update. Figured out what broke off. This little piece here came off of like a coolant attachment hose, basically for the heat inside of my car. So this little piece right here that broke off, I'll put a picture up of the part. It's not like its own separate piece. It hooks to the whole main housing. What the fuck? And I'm gonna have to replace that whole little unit right there. So we're just gonna, you know, send it and keep going on. Also, Jaron's taking me to AutoZone so we can find stuff to plug up the hole. We're taking the exhaust hangers off. Jaron just got the first one off. Other one's loosened up. The bolt actually broke off on this side. We're just gonna loosen that up, take them off. So we went to AutoZone and got the part we needed for the coolant hose connector thingamabob, whatever the hell. And it's gonna be at the store tomorrow morning. So we're gonna pick it up and then also get exhaust hangers, or not exhaust hangers, exhaust clamps when we go back there tomorrow. Other than that, we're just gonna keep working on getting the exhaust off, and that's our goal for tonight, is just getting it off. And then tomorrow we'll cut and weld and hopefully remount and get that coolant hose working. Anything to add, Jaron? Ah! Scared the hell out of me. A little bit of an update. I don't know if I already told you guys this or made a video about it, but we got everything undone underneath except for the last support bolts of the exhaust. Now all we have to do is go in from the top and undo the bolts on the turbo, and we have some nice lighting for it and everything. And right now we're going to check to see if this extension will reach it. We have to go down through here, feed it with a swivel because it's not a direct shot to the bolts, and then we'll use a cheater bar on the socket so that we can, you know, wrench it and get it off. And after that we can pull it off. Might have to hit the exhaust with a hammer. We'll see, but that's just an update for you. Having fun, Jaron? We got 2 of the 4 bolts off. We're working on getting this one off. We can't use a ratchet because it bumps into the cat right there, right on the wall of it. So we have to use one of these. Thankfully this one ratchets. However, we're trying to find a breaker bar for it because I can't get enough force on there to break the nut loose. And then there's another one up on this side that we have to get to, and I have no clue how we're gonna do that. That's just an update. So guys, we're in a little bit of predicament because the bottom bolt on the turbo is rusty as hell. So much so that our ratchets, one, the ratchets don't fit because it hits the cat. Two, our ratcheting socket wrenches, they just slide around the bolt. We don't have a size that fits it perfectly because it's so rusted and deformed. So what I've done, which this is probably by far the dumbest idea I've ever had, but it just may be the smartest one I've ever had. Probably dumb. I took a pair of vice grips on there as hard as I possibly could on that bolt. The problem is the only place I could get them in was in a spot where I can't apply force to turn the bolt. So what I've done is, well, let me just show you. I don't know if you can see that right there, but the vice grips are up in there somewhere. Right there, yeah, that's the vice grip. The chain's around the bottom of it for the max leverage. Jaren's gonna push the car this way, and I'm gonna pull the chain that way. And we're gonna see if we can turn this bolt. And if the vice grips just loosen up and fall off, well, I'm calling it a night and then probably killing myself. All right, bye. Attaboy. All right, guys, so that bolt was a pain in the ass. So we called it a night, and we're gonna try come back tomorrow and get that bolt undone, or see if we can. And you can see you tomorrow. Bye. Day 2. Let's get this bread. Let's get this fucking bread. Going back to AutoZone. We couldn't get the last bolt off of the turbo because it was rusted as hell, and I don't want to break that stud because that's a lot of work to fix that. So we're not going to take the whole downpipe off, but we came up with another idea of how to delete the secondary cat, which I was hoping to try and delete the primary one too, but it's not a big deal. Someone please kill me! So a little bit of an update. We got the shits, we got the part, and then we also got this exhaust clamp, and we have a plan that will be only revealed to you if it works, because if it doesn't work, I'm not going to show it because I don't want you to see my failure. Anyway, we'll get back to you in a little bit. We're back. We fixed the coolant, got a new thing in there. Big ass screwdriver. Yeah, that's part of our plan. So we've changed it multiple times, so we're sticking with this one. We're already committed to it. We already cut the pipe. God, that sounds like heaven. Wow. God, I love that truck. That was beautiful. That just screams America. Unlike this car, it just screams gay. But so the plan is, we cut behind the cat. We're not going to deal with welding in pipe or clamping a new pipe. We cut behind the cat, lowered it down a little bit. We're going to gouge the shit out of it. Take all that platinum and everything out, make it a straight pipe, put it back up there, clamp it together, call it a day. Plain and simple, really cheap, bad way to do it, but we're doing it. So we'll update you in a little bit and tell you how it sounds. All right, so change of plans again. I'm just kind of going by the seat of my pants right now. We fully cut out the cat right there. Right there, yeah. And now I'm gonna start it up to see what it sounds like. You excited, Jaren?
Thrilled.
He's really excited. Sounds good. You just got me adjusting my dick on camera. So what we're doing now is we're cutting this pipe to size. We're gonna slide it over one end and then clamp the other should be good. If it leaks, you know, it's fine. Any words, Sharon? This is a fucking stupid idea, but let's do it. Update, part 75 and a half. We're using exhaust tape now, and it's gonna work. It has to work. We spent too much time, Jaron, asking ourselves if we could, and we didn't think whether or not we should.
Not fucking rocket appliances here, dude. Shout out to the Trailer Park Boys for that one.
I don't watch them, so that was funny. Oh my god, a dog. Hi, dog.
They can't fucking see.
All right, guys, last and final update, kind of redundant, but whatever. We finished it. Car's finally back on the ground. Fixed the coolant, put in or deleted the cat, and all that's left to do is drive around. One, for a test drive to see how it sounds, and then two, that'll heat up the exhaust tape, curing it and making it stronger and hopefully last longer. According to Jaron's uncle, it's only gonna last a week. And if it does, oh well, you know, it was fun while it lasted. Right now, we're just gonna show you a little bit of driving around to see what it sounds like. So, have fun. All right, so that wasn't the last update. This is the last update. It didn't really make it that much louder, like at all. I don't really notice
All
the
that
difference.
fucking effort, 2 days, and jack shit happened. I'm gonna tell you, that's some bullshit right there.
Tell you what, the next thing we'll have to do is get rid of the resonator, because that muffled it so much. Because when we had it just like dumping in the bottom while we turned it on for the split second, that sounded so good. And then we put the pipe on, connected it all back up, and the resonator just makes it sound like again, you know? I mean, I'll let you listen to it when I drive like this. You probably won't even hear it. If this light would turn.
Oh my god, this dude.
I can smell the clay fucking
You
curing.
got steam coming out of your engine. It's all good.
It's just the coolant, probably. Hopefully.
We're gonna die!
If we die, we die. I don't know if you can hear that, but there you go.